Welcome back to the final 9 holes of the Borderland Bonanza. I'm Ian Anderson again, joined by Tournament Director Raivis Markons-Craig. Are you ready for this final 9, man?
I really am. This is so exciting. I mean, it's getting right down to the wire, exactly what we wanted, and it's at a local course of ours, so we're really excited.
Can't wait to watch it, man. We got a great battle. This is anyone's game at this point. What farthest out is 4 strokes, and we've seen those kind of evaporate quickly out here.
Oh, and you saw those, final 9 holes. They're game changers. So we'll see how
they are.
And we're starting off with actually one of the harder holes, hole 10. You got basically a 400-foot shot. You're going to try to avoid OB on the right-hand side, pitch up kind of to where the rocks are right now, and get your bonus 2 or par, basic par here.
Yeah, it is. That's a tough par 3, man.
Yeah, it's not the easiest. It's a very low tunnel shot if you try to go for anything, too.
That's that Champ Max again from Casey, isn't it?
Yes, it was.
That thing is so beef. I love watching it fly. And here's the other approach to a forehand.
I love that when he's throwing it.
Yeah, you could tell.
And that was a
great shot from Joe.
Yeah, he's really good with those forehands.
Josh has got the power to get there if he can stay clean. Oh, man. There's a 3 coming his way, though.
Yeah, and it played, over par, 0.44, being the third hardest hole of the day. So, I expect this lead card to kind of play it somewhat safe and not go for anything too crazy.
Yeah, nice little flip up, like kind of hyzer inside a hyzer there from Danny.
That's kind of the best play. I mean, now he has an 80-foot look, so.
Sure. Ooh, Coop's going to flex a forehand up there. Oh, it's not going to flex.
Okay, yeah, and that's fine. You have a easier upshot from there.
Yep. And let's see what we got here. Josh up first with the second shots.
And it looks like this round we don't have anybody flirting with that OB on the right-hand side. So.
Oh, that's right. And Josh almost put that in.
Yeah, he's so good at those upshots.
Joe leaking a little right, but looks like he finished pin high. Oh, that'll be fine.
I feel like he's stuck in that tree or something.
It didn't come out very well, did it? That was Cooper just pitching up for his par. Casey, long look for the bird.
Yeah, this would be such a bonus, too. Oh, that was a good bid.
Not to be. Yeah, it was.
And shout out to Nate Ventinari and Shane Wyatt for deucing this second round. There weren't that many deuces on this, so to be able to get the 2, shout out to you guys.
Yeah, that takes a fantastic drive or an amazing putt. Oh, wait. Is that where he ended up?
I think we might have missed a shot. I'm not sure about that.
I wonder if he rolled out there or something like that. That was a weird one.
Oh, he might have rolled back, actually.
Yeah, off the tree? Yeah, because there's 4 discs right here.
Yep.
Wow.
That was a weird one. That's unfortunate.
Here it was. It deserved to be about 10 feet away and ended up like 25, 30.
Yeah, I'm really surprised by that because there's a lot of things that would catch, that disc there.
Sure. And there is the unfortunate bogey for Joe after the rollaway there. Nobody else taking some pars, which is a fine score on that hole.
Yeah, absolutely. And back-to-back holes. I mean, we're playing some of the harder holes. This was the third hardest hole, like I was saying, and then this was actually the 4th hardest hole, hole 11, where you're just trying to shoot out of this gap, staying to the left side as much as possible, hyzering around the white basket, and getting enough distance so that you can get a putt on a 370-foot hyzer. It sort of plays about 425, all things considered.
Yeah, you gotta throw hyzer just the entire way to get so far left. Casey,
and he does it really well.
He did, didn't he? Get over there.
I believe that's his.
I wonder if that's that Champ Max again.
I think that's his Star Destroyer. He has 2 that look similar.
Okay, I guess that did fly too far for a Max. They go like 50 feet.
And Josh getting that sneaky power. I mean, he doesn't look like he's throwing hard, and he's beyond the pin,
Wow. Danny?
And he's most likely throwing his Destroyer here. Maybe not. It might look like a T-Bird, actually.
Okay. He's just out there. That's a par.
Yeah.
Although kind of a tough up with that downhill green.
And that's where I think the over par comes into play, where people are just overshooting it or having some rollaways.
Sure. Coop with the forehand play. Interesting.
That's a really good shot, though. I mean, to have that much power with the forehand is amazing.
Joe cutting the corner.
And he played it tight.
Business.
Yeah, that's a really good shot.
Yeah. So it's a long putt if he wants it.
And that was
I
his
wouldn't blame him
same
for laying up, though.
Yep.
Okay, nice. Here's Danny just laying up for his 3. Nicely done. Coop, a long putt for the 2.
Oh, he's going for it, I think. We'll see here.
Oh, you're right. He was definitely go for that.
That's a good bid, though.
It was.
I like that he went for it. You know, shows the card that he's still fighting. So,
Like to see that. Joe gave an honest bid as well. Let's see if Casey. Kind of timid.
Yeah, and you can see in the background the wind kind of picked up a little bit too.
I wonder. Oh man, Josh, I love his aggression.
Oh yeah,
trying to make some highlights, some great shots.
He's a very aggressive player. One of the most aggressive players I know. But you know, he's 1,000 rated for a reason. So
sure, it works. Cooper coming back up the hill for the par. Did he used to straddle putt, or am I imagining that? Do you remember?
I'm not sure. I don't know if I knew him before that. I've always
go watch some old Firefly, see if I right or not.
Yeah, no, not last year. I don't think so, unless he was hurt or something.
Okay, I'm probably just imagining things. As Josh cleans up par, looks like Danny will do the same, and we're kicking off a little barbecue action. Again, probably pretty common. Yeah. A tough birdie, and honestly, you really shouldn't bogey.
No, especially a lead card.
Yes, it would take a couple really bad shots. There we got Casey, still with a 2-stroke lead over Josh, who has a 1 over Joe as we head into 12.
Yeah, hole 12 is one of my favorite holes on the course. It's got a tunnel factor in terms of you try to make this gap after 300 feet. Once you pass it, you kind of want to land either to the left so you can kind of hyzer around the next shot, or be deep enough so that you can approach this hyzer here. Yesterday we saw Casey throw his rock, and it was the best shot out of all the drivers that we saw.
That's right, man. That gap was tough to hit. We 1 for 5 yesterday, or the first round, I believe.
Let's see.
Casey going back to that rock.
Oh my goodness, does he do it 2 days in a row?
Oh, he was so close. Is it still okay there? Or
I think he's going to be too short to have a look.
Okay. Josh just hitting it
he
perfectly.
Hyped that. Wow.
Okay.
That's a really good spot compared to where he was the round 1. Remember jail?
Oh, that's right. He went jail to jail, I believe.
Yeah. Him and Shane Wyatt.
Danny, hook up.
Oh, get out of there. Okay.
Oh, are you kidding me?
That was the best kick possible.
That was incredible.
It is.
He must be a good person.
He is. He's a good person.
Cooper. Is he going to find a way through this?
He did. And
okay.
Honestly, the left side attacking mode is not bad. We saw Kyle Moriarty do it the first round, and it looks like Coop was kind of doing something similar there.
Yeah, it's almost kind of a straighter angle, right? And Joe is leaking quite a bit left, but not a bad result.
No, and I cut a lot of shrubbery there, so there's a little more passages than usual. So
Casey?
It's a good upshot. It left us about 30, 35.
Yeah, from where he was, not bad at all.
When you asked, could he make it from there? I mean, that's a really good shot.
Joe finding a tree there, but not a bad kick, all considered.
No, I've seen him make a putt from there before.
Cooper with the forehand up. He was a little bit short.
Yeah, it's a good play, though.
That's within his wheelhouse. And Danny.
Oh, here we go. Another Rhino specialty. Look at this. I mean, I love it. I wish I... Yeah. Oh, my goodness. That was better than his first one. I mean...
Oh, man.
So these birds, what they do is they'll go to a field and they'll throw rollers to back and forth to each other. You know what I mean? And they'll work on that for an hour or so. It's like, I've never done that, but that's not a bad idea.
Ooh, Joe.
That was a great putt by Joe.
It's huge. Yeah, Coop coming back. Oh, sorry, not coming back, just coming at it.
Good birdie, too.
Nicely.
He's so consistent with those Circle 1 testers, right at the edge.
Yeah. That'll get you so many strokes over a round. Casey converts as well, keeping his lead at 2, I believe.
Yeah, if you want to score better, putt better. That's for sure.
Yep, it's so true. Danny's going to drop in his birdie after that ridiculous forehand roller.
I love it. To watch that and to execute on Central Coast, I'm so happy he was able to accomplish that.
That's a fun one to watch over and over again.
Yeah, somebody should make a meme, or something.
Right. And a star frame on that one, man.
That's unbelievable. I mean, that hole only played minus 0.05. So, I mean, to have a birdie star frame on that is amazing.
They lead carded all over that hole. Hole 13 on deck.
And they were in some troublesome spots too, so that's
they were, yeah. They didn't have perfect drives.
No. So hole 13, just a simple hyzer. You really just want to get through the tunnel and avoid the OB long with the rocks there. I do expect to see at least 2 or 3 birdies from this card with this hole here.
Casey White. Yeah,
that's a really good shot. That flew forever. It looked like,
didn't it? You just expected to hit a tree. I just, and when it doesn't, I'm always surprised.
Yeah, and that was his Glow MD4. So, shout out to him for being able to execute that, with the mid range.
And Josh following that up with a beaut of his own.
He's really good at those hyzers.
Yep. Danny getting it down there. Man, Danny throws real far, even with that 2-hand reach back, man.
He does. It's sneaky power.
Uh-huh. That was such a hard habit to break. I had that one, too. Joe. Ooh.
Yeah,
that looked like a great kick, I'm pretty sure.
Kick ever.
Yes, it was.
I mean, back-to-back holes with great kicks.
Sure.
One for Danny Maloney, one for Joe there.
Yeah, Coop with the Annie forehand. Some late flex.
Yeah, that was smooth, though. That was really nice.
Yeah, that'll save his par.
Mm-hmm. From where he was, that's a great par save.
Yeah, it sure was. Danny with a long bid for the 2. Giving it a good run, though.
Ooh, he liked it.
He did, just short. Joe's even convert that kick into a 2.
Yes, that's some good juju there.
That sure was. And a great putt.
I'd hug that tree.
Right? Just hug them all. Cooper. So he's saving the par here. Nicely done there. Some great scrambling.
Yeah, and those are some hot kicks there, too.
They are. Pretty fresh. Josh with the 2. Casey looking for one of his own.
Birdie by Josh there. Very well done.
Yeah.
And same with Casey. It's getting close, yeah.
It is, yeah. I believe he's still got 2 strokes on Josh, though. They might have separated just a little bit here after this hole.
Yeah, and they're on pace for something incredible. I mean...
Yeah, what are they shooting right now? Let's see. I can't wait to see this here. And we can keep a track of... Oh, man. An 8 and a couple 5s there from Joe and Josh.
A 6 from Maloney. I mean, that's really good.
Dang.
They still have 5-6 holes left, so...
So it looks like Casey has 2 strokes. Josh is 1 clear, sitting in second. We are looking at 14. What's our local route here?
Local route is just kind of a straight play. You kind of want to. It's a rock wall OB situation, kind of like hole 8. It's about 150 feet up. Basically, you just kind of go over that wall and then just keep going straight and try to get something that doesn't turn left or right, and try to avoid any trees in the process. Like that.
There's that champion Lester.
That was a really good
Casey.
Oh, I thought that was going to get the Undertaker route that Shane got yesterday.
Yeah. I think we still might have a long look at it.
Yeah, that was a good shot.
Yeah, can't be too mad at it. Oh, I thought that was going to squeak by.
Yeah, got a good kick forward, though, it looked like.
It did, yeah. I'm sure he's got a par in his future.
Yeah, and this played as the easiest hole for the day, minus 0.65. It's one of the...
Oh, it's a par 4.
It is.
Excuse me, yeah.
That's where we're thinking about maybe changing it, but we're trying to play it as it was designed, so...
Sure. Ooh, Danny is going to find a tree. That's a popular one.
Yeah, I'm surprised they're not trying to kind of attack it more from left to right, but they're probably trying to do the hyzer flip play, which makes sense.
And Cooper getting out there, but not the best look, honestly.
No.
Here's Danny second. Gonna try and save
That's a lot
birdie.
of work from there, yeah.
Ooh, it sure is. And he's still got work left.
And that's when it's at times like this when I'm not convinced it should be a par 3.
Yeah, no. Another really nice kick right there. Do you see that?
I did.
It was hyzering in and just kind of kept it in the air a little longer. Cooper's second shot.
That's smooth. That's where you want to be.
Well done, Coop. Looking at Danny's third. Trying to save a 4.
Yep, taking his rhino. Approaching it pretty nice. Ooh, weird rollback action there.
That was, yeah. Going backwards. Josh's second.
Oh, yeah, he got far enough so he doesn't have to worry about it too much.
Yeah. I guess it's an eagle bid for Casey.
Oh, let's get it, Casey.
No way, buddy.
Wow, here comes the separation, I think.
Dude, that's a big time putt, man.
That was huge swing.
Yeah, that's so easy to miss when you're in a lead like that and the pressure's mounting.
Shout out to Casey for getting that 2 there. There weren't that many for the day, that's for sure.
No, I can imagine. Josh doesn't get big putted, thankfully. Converts for birdie, just loses 1 stroke. It's always sad when you get a birdie and lose a stroke.
Yeah, I mean, after a pretty good drive, too.
Yeah, definitely. Joe converts for his bird as well. Cooper will do the same. There it is.
Easy tapping.
Yep. Well played by him. Great upshot. Danny taking the lone par there. Casey with the lone eagle. His lead is now 3.
Love to see those double rings. Isn't that nice?
It is fun. That's all we got for now. We'll kick it off to our sponsors. All right, guys, we are on to hole 15. Huge thanks to disc golf pins. Man, I love those things. They're too fun.
Yeah, they did a good job with the design this year.
Yeah, make sure you have your 15 pieces of flair on your bag so you don't get kicked off the course. Just throwing that out there. All right, hole 15, what's our play?
Basically, you just kind of shoot straight and then over hilly-ish, rocky area, and then you're trying to just let it float straight and let it ride down. It's a very tight tunnel shot. Round 1, we barely saw anybody get to the green except for Joey. So, I expect that to happen again where it's going to play a little tougher than usual.
So Casey looks like that's par land, if I had to guess.
He's far enough to get an easy upshot, I think.
Yeah. Josh, this is flying nicely.
That is absolutely pure. He almost aced that. That was insane.
Did. And now he's just got a drop-in birdie on this 375-foot wooded hole.
That was an awesome shot from Josh there. Joe kicks a little early. He should have something to save, but we'll see. We saw it's a pretty challenging hole.
Cooper with the forehand rip. What?
Okay, that's
a thing?
If that tree wasn't there, that might have been ace too.
What a line.
That was an incredible shot. I mean, these are really, really well thrown shots here.
They sure are. And he's going to have a chance for the 2 as well. Hopefully those trees aren't too in the way, though it kind of looks like they are.
Yeah, he might have to do some straddling.
Agreed. Looking at Joe's second after a pretty early tree hit. Just trying to salvage a par. Well, that's not going to do it.
Nope. And he's just... Oh, it looks like he had to avoid one last tree. Okay.
Yeah. So here's where Casey ended up, kind of pin high right. He just pitches up for his par smartly.
Yeah, no jump putt this time.
No, not so much. Here is Joe's bid for the par.
Ooh.
No.
That was a good
Gave it a go.
Yeah.
Yep. Danny? Tough birdie look.
Oh, man. I thought he was going to get it.
He made the best of that look.
Yeah, that looked really nice.
Those rhinos come in handy. Those things are stable. There is Cooper after a beautiful forehand drive. Getting that birdie. Really cool forehand line he pulled off there.
Mm-hmm.
And looks like an even better shot by Josh. Getting that stroke back he lost to Casey on the last hole.
Yeah. And that's important. I mean, there's only a few holes left, so.
Mm-hmm. Got to keep it close if you want to strike.
Mm-hmm.
Danny cleans up par. Joe will clean up a bogey, I believe. Got the old school stool.
Yeah, Joe's old school.
You're saying he's playing Masters now, right?
Yes, he is.
There you go.
There's the joke there.
We got Josh getting a little bit closer. He is just 2 back of Casey. We got 16, 17, 18 to play as we head into 16.
Yeah, hole 16 is one of the tougher holes on the course, but it only averaged 0.2 over par. So it statistically speaking, it didn't play that difficult, but because you have a tight tunnel factor, because you have to hyzer around a lot of trees on your second shot, it plays a lot tougher than 490 par 4. A lot of these players are just probably playing for their par. If they get a birdie, that's a bonus for sure.
Oh, Josh heading into the woods early.
He did the same shot first round too, so he might know how to get out of there. So
Cooper with the forehand, which is going to fade away from the basket, correct?
Yeah, you got to be careful there because there's actually the rock wall OB on the right hand side. Doesn't come into play that much, but it can if you're hugging that side.
Man, he just hit it, right?
Yeah, he did. He's very lucky he didn't go out.
Sure. Casey with that Thunderbird, right?
Yep, the Star Thunderbird, and that looks like it finally got what he tried to do that first round. That was a beautiful shot.
Oh, man. That's a choice landing zone.
Yeah, that you couldn't make that hole any easier with that shot.
No. Danny finds a tree, unfortunately. That's going to make it a very tough birdie.
And that's the tree a lot of people hit. I mean, you're kind of staring right at it, you know?
Yeah. It's kind of on the apex of your corner almost, too.
Ooh.
Joe finding his way up there.
Yeah, but he was flirting with OB, that kick there, and luckily he was safe.
Definitely. Let's see what they got for our second shots. Josh is going to be in the woods. Curious what that's going to look like.
Well, last time he rolled out, I think. So we'll
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, we'll see what he does here.
Danny with a fun
Whoa,
shot. But
that got the biggest skip ever.
That was pretty wild. I wonder if he hit a rock or something.
That was crazy.
Getting out there. There is Josh pitching up pretty well, it looked like.
Yeah, he was deep in there.
Yeah. Cooper with the forehand play again.
Get through. There's a little couple scragglers. I don't know if you got through. We'll see.
Yeah, I don't think so. So I'm looking at Josh's third.
That looks like that looks like a clean shot. That was a really good shot.
That was. Hopefully he can make that putt. Save us 4. And, Joe?
Going with the forehand. Interesting.
Huh. Yeah, it was. It looks like it just came out low. Probably had some tree issues back there.
Yeah, because from there you're usually seeing hyzer approaches, but he must have had a weird angle.
And there's Casey with that harp, as is tradition.
Oh,
come on, Casey.
He makes it look so easy. He really does.
You cannot play this hole better, man.
No, that was extremely well played.
Yep. Casey is stepping up under pressure here.
Yeah, I mean, he's on pace for, I think, like 10-30 rounds, something like that. So.
Wow, what a round. Joe just pitching up. Josh coming back for the par save, trying to lose just 1 stroke to Casey.
Ooh.
Thought about coming back.
Yeah, this basket's really sketchy. If you look close enough, you can see a screwdriver that's holding that basket at the bottom. I don't know if you can see it or not, but it's every time I see it, I'm like, how does that work?
Was it underneath the cage?
Yeah, it's like right next to his disc. You see that little?
Oh yeah, I do see it. Yeah,
and that's actually a screwdriver.
Hey, all right.
I think it sometimes pops back a little more than it should, but I blame the screwdriver. So,
you ever read Zen and the Art of Motorcycle Maintenance?
No, I have not.
Okay, that would work for him. It's kind of the make it work methodology.
Yeah, I mean, if it works, it works. I mean, don't get me wrong. I just never seen it before, and every time I'm putting at it, I'm thinking about it, you know?
What is that doing there? Casey with another birdie, solo birdie even. That lead is 3 strokes with 2 left to play.
Yeah.
Not locked up, but it's looking pretty good.
Yeah, 3 strokes with 2 to play. I mean, and that was a great solo birdie, like you said.
Yeah.
So hole 17 is one of the prettier holes. You know, you have the castle in the fairway. You have your tennis courts, you have another green here, and then you're trying to get around this bush here to approach it for potential birdie. The only thing that's really dangerous is the slopey green, as we saw yesterday.
I feel like that bush really makes it a tougher second shot than it might be.
It really does. I mean, you should have seen it what it was before we cut it too. I mean,
it's still gnarly, man.
It was mammoth.
It was almost tree status.
Yeah.
It's bigger than it is
It's kind of a famous bush too. Everybody knows about that bush, so.
I love it. Josh getting it out there. That'll work.
Yeah, and he's in a. Oh, he almost went OB. I forgot to mention that there is OB on the left. These pros make it look so easy. I forgot. I don't have to mention the OB on the left there, but it does come into play where, especially if you don't have enough power.
Yeah, I think he got a little bit high on him and kind of faded out early. That was a great drive. Was that Cooper?
Yes, that was a nice shot.
I should expect it was an awesome forehand. It's probably Cooper.
You can see some power here. Oh,
Danny?
Stay up. Stay up.
I think he's going to clear it.
Oh, wow.
He's good?
Yeah, he's good. But, it was dangerous going over.
Yeah, it sure was. Joe? It's got a nice flight on it.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And that's his warship there again. And, it's the end of the round, second round, 95 degrees. So I'm sure these guys are really tired.
Oh, man. It's so hard to keep your mental energy up. On the putts and yeah. Now, there's that bush, man.
There it is. We'll see if he can get around that.
Good luck, dude.
That thing grew maybe 3 feet in like a week. I'm not even lying. I cut that thing, and then all of a sudden it was tournament day. And I was like, whoa, where did that come from?
I believe you, though, man. Ooh, that's a good up. The best we've seen on this one by far.
Yep, that was really good.
Yep. Cooper?
And he's taking his backhand. That's interesting.
Yeah. Because it kind of fades into the hill.
Yeah.
But still got a little bit of meat left on that bone.
Oh, yeah, that'd be a good banger to make, though.
It would, wouldn't it? Joe, after a great drive, after another fantastic warship shot.
Don't get out of the bushes. All right. Yeah.
Sit.
Gotta roll. Okay, so it's got something, though.
Yeah, it's still putt. We got Casey.
It's crazy how blind the shot is. You just guess.
Mm-hmm. And everyone seems to go long. Mm-hmm. At least they did first round. Casey went a little long there. Oh, we got a horseshoe putt.
Yeah, it's
Josh.
Oh, wow, that was really impressive.
That was great.
Yeah,
those are so fun to watch go in.
So if it's so funny because let me see if he makes this putt. Oh, that was a great
hoop. It was
great birdie. But where Josh's putt was, I mean, he would have never had a chance if we didn't cut 2-3 feet off that. So that's a great putt too. Yeah, these guys are making these putts look really easy.
They sure
especially at the end of the day, especially at the second round, and with the pressure on
35th hole, man.
Yeah.
On this, really, it's a mentally taxing course because you're constantly trying to figure out the right play.
Feet they've played already, So
come on, Casey does it too.
That's amazing. I don't know how Casey was the farthest one out there. I mean, the closest there. He looked like he was pretty far. That was a good putt.
They might have speed of plated it or something like that.
Sure.
Kind of gone around the horn.
Yeah.
Danny cleans up.
Those are some great cleanup putts. Oh my goodness.
I think. Oh, that was birdie for Danny. I forgot how good that upshot was.
Those are great putts.
Josh losing a stroke to the card. He has 2 strokes over to the third place gang. Casey has 4 strokes going to the final hole, man. He's really separated lately.
He really has. I mean, it's been great play, great execution in terms of the upshots and things like that. That's all it takes here. So hole 18 is the finishing hole. It's a pretty cool finishing hole where you kind of have to land where the drone is right now with a turnover or forehand, and then you're basically just going to approach this with a simple putter approach shot, and then just try to avoid the slopey green and try to avoid any rolls. So
here's Casey trying to ice this thing out.
Yeah, and it looks like he almost corrected from the first round, and that was his Champ Firebird there.
Coop with a D1. Oh,
come on, come left. Yeah. If he was a little higher there, that would have worked out pretty well.
Yeah, kind of missed the corner. Danny doing the hyzer flip to turnover. Now it's going to fade.
As long as it doesn't fade too much, it might be okay. Yeah, that's
through the gap, right?
That's actually a really good spot. It's not too far from there, and it's a kind of a hyzer play. So,
oh sure. Joe
Looks like he's getting a little more turn than Danny is, but he's going to be at that around the same spot, which is great. You really want to be where the white basket is.
Yeah, looking great. Prime position. Now let's see what Josh does with this thing. Looks like his destroyer.
Oh, remember, he was going for it last time.
Oh, that's right.
And he's going for it this time.
He is. Where did that go?
It looks like it just stopped kind of about 150 feet up.
Disappeared into the shadow realm.
Yeah.
Yep. There's Casey's second.
It's funny. He's played this course really well, but he's bogeyed this one hole both rounds.
Yeah. He'll at least get a par on this one, probably, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's Josh pitching out. Nicely done.
There's nothing wrong with what he shot.
No, not at all.
I think he shot a 56 or 57 or something like that.
Coop, the forehand up. A little bit of work left, but it's there.
Yep. So this is not a bad landing zone as long as you can execute this upshot here.
Yeah, nice clean hyzer to the basket, like you were saying.
Mm-hmm. Especially with the rhino.
Executes. Is that what he threw again? Too funny. Joe, a little bit closer, about the same line though. Go in.
Oh, I'm curious if he was trying to go for it. That's.
I wonder.
It's a good bid though.
A little bit long. Mm-hmm.
Bunch of CTP flags. Thank you, Discmania.
Casey just laying up for his win.
Yeah, that's smart, and that's a great win, Casey. He's been playing so well lately. I mean, I expect his next rating bump. Oh, nice putt there, Coop.
That's back-to-back jumpers for Coop.
He doesn't stop.
Yeah, he does it.
I love it.
Dude has no quit.
And that's why he's 10:06. That's why he's 10:06. You know.
Yeah. How are they hitting all these putts to end the day?
I don't know. I was exhausted by this time.
Yeah.
I think it's probably because they want to finish with the on a big note. So maybe that's
on a good note. Yeah. I feel you on that one. Good putt by Joe to finish his tournament as well.
Yeah.
No worries for Danny making short work of this hole.
No, they made this hole look really easy.
It did.
And it only played under par 0.06, so it wasn't that drastic of a easy hole.
Casey losing a stroke to the card right there, but fortunately he had 4 to give. And there is your Borderland Bonanza winner.
Yeah, and I expect him to, like I said, to bump from 993 or whatever he is to 1005. He's been playing so hot lately.
Nice, man. There is your finish. We got a tie for third with Coop and Joe. Danny sitting in fourth unless somebody snuck in from the chase card.
Which nobody did. The only person that they had to worry about was Shane Wyatt, who did shoot a course record, so shout out to him. Wow. Minus 13, which is incredible, a 55, and that was about 1040 rated. Yeah.
So he snuck in second place?
He did. I mean, he executed, it sounds like, some of those putts that he spit out on, so.
Dang.
Yeah.
That is crazy, man. Well, that is all we got. Any more sponsor thanks, volunteer thanks we can knock out before we get out of here?
Well, I just want to thank Shoveltown Brewery. I want to thank Discmania, obviously Central Coast for helping put this out. Borderland is very, very happy and excited on how this came out, and we look to do future events with you guys. So we really appreciate it.
It'd be fantastic. This course is a very fun watch, so sign me up for more of these.
All right, sounds good, Ian. Thanks a lot.
Cool. Thank you. I hope you guys enjoyed that one, and we'll catch you in the next one.